who are going to kind of walk us through our trip, which started in Florence and we headed over to Rome and finished in Sorrento. So they're kind of going to walk through some of their experiences. I'm really excited for them to share their gratitude and their appreciation and their stories. And we're going to make this as in depth, but as brief as possible, so you guys can get a really great feel for what we did and the amazing experience that we were able to do this summer for 10 days in Europe. Also, Lily will be joining us and she'll be saying a few comments at the end. We have a really cool video. We have a message from Kayla Cooper. So we've got a lot of great information for you. And we're really, really excited that you joined us and we get to share this amazing experience with you. So thanks so much for being here. All right. Um, I think Shay is going to share his screen and we're going to get this started. Okay. So essentially, this trip is a 5 years in the making. The last time that U Albany women's basketball took a foreign tour was 1998. So that was the year that I was a freshman in college. So a long time ago, but really cool that we finally were able to make this dream come a reality for our current team. How it kind of started was an idea of hearing stories of players and staffs going to foreign countries and just the amazing cultural and global experience it provided players that may or may not have ever been to Europe, been overseas, even been on an airplane. And so we really wanted to have this opportunity for our program to build our culture, to create lasting memories, and just bring amazingly strong ties to the institution. Um, you're only permitted to take an NCAA foreign tour every 4 years. So program's only allowed to go every 4 years. So, it had been a lot more than 4 years since our last trip, which happened to be Italy. Our deputy AD, athletic director Kara White, was on the U Albany team when they went to Italy, as was Yvonne Hawkins, who kind of created this trip and came up with this idea for us to go. So 5 years ago, we decided that we wanted to take a trip to Italy. We had a player on our team, Lucia De Cortez, who was from Milan. And in 2019, we began the fundraising efforts to get over to Italy. Long story short, we all know what happened in 2020. COVID hit and everything was really pushed off. So we weren't able to, go on the trip. The money that we used from fundraising for the trip went to supplement our budget, which had been cut by 25%, as was all the budgets in the department because of COVID-19. So it was really unfortunate, especially in the recruiting process, which you'll hear from Kayla later in her video. She was promised this trip in the recruiting process. This was part of the recruiting, um, you know, uh, pitch that we had given her, something that we were really excited about. And, this having this trip come to fruition is not only just backing up our word, but really just the when we are recruiting players and we're bringing players into our program, whether they're freshmen, they're transfers, or we're retaining players, it's always about providing them a world-class experience, um, you know, globally, domestically, just to give them all those experiences academically, socially, athletically, at a great, amazing institution at University at Albany. So this just really enhanced what we already do. And just this opportunity, a once in a lifetime transformational experience coming to fruition was truly a gift. Um, so with that being said, we went on our trip August 4th through the 14th. We head out from Boston, and I'm going to pass it over to mi amiga, Martina. And luckily, her parents are on the call as well. They met us over there, which was really cool. So to be able to see Martina's family and spend some time with them, and they got to come to a game. So I'm going to pass her over, and she's going to talk about our experience in Florence.
Great. So, as coach says, my name is Martina. I'm from Spain, and this is my second year at U Albany. And well, I'm gonna start talking about Florence. Um, the first day we went to Pisa is when everyone landed. I wasn't able to go with the team the first flight because I was in Spain. So I just came with car. And I remember the first day like really fun because everyone was so tired. Like they were flying for like 24 hours. So they had a lot of jet lag. And it was really fun like to see everyone like tired but really excited at the same time to be there in Italy and all together. And in Pisa, I remember like a fun like moment that it was like when everyone was taking the tourist like picture with the tower. Like everyone was trying like to have like the best picture ever, like trying to hold the tower. And it was really like fun to see like people just trying to hold the tower, but they were like so far away. So it was really fun. And after that, we went to the beach. So a lot of us like it was like the first time after like maybe like 3 months to didn't go to the beach. So it was really like fun to be all together there, and we had so much fun talking and just like letting people like know like how it works lives in like Europe, because a lot of places have beaches and I'm from Spain, so I have the beach. But some of people like that lives here and in the United States like they had the opportunity like to go to beaches, so that was really fun for me too. And as I say, like I didn't fly with my teammates, so I didn't see them like for the whole summer. So for me, it was like really exciting, like to see all my teammates and knew all my teammates because like we're like four returners, so I didn't know like anyone on the team. I talked with some of them, but I didn't know them. So this like first year like help us to like know each other and start like having like connections inside and off the court. And that night, like, we went to a dinner, like a fancy dinner. And I remember that dinner because the tiramisu, like, you guys, I wish you try it. Like, the tiramisu was the best, like, dessert ever. Like, it was the first tiramisu I tried. I don't know why I didn't try it before, but it was the first one. And I swear, like, best one ever. Like, I was really excited for try it, and the flavor was just incredible. Um, next day, yes, next day we went on a bike tour. On a bike tour, guys, like I'm not good at biking. Like I was out of my comfort zone, and that was like the fun. I mean, the funny part, like everyone was out of their comfort zone. So we were just like getting on the streets, like following the guy. Like the streets were really like crowded, like a lot of people there. But it was like just like really fun to see like my coaches like in bikes. Like it was just surreal. Like I didn't know how to react to this experience. Like it was just incredible. And one fun fact of that bike tour, like we went on a hill, like a big, big hill. And I've been before in Florence and I went to this hill, but I went in car. Like I didn't know how like we were gonna go there in bikes. Like it was just crazy. But the effort we put on there, like it was just worth it when we saw like all the views. Like it was incredible. Like here you can see like the picture, like we saw like all Florence. Like it was just beautiful, like the city, like the architecture, like it was just incredible. And I really enjoyed it. Like the bike tour was one of the funniest like things we did, on the trip. And that day we had like free time during the afternoon. And these free times like I really enjoy it. Like I'm really like thankful with my coaches to have like this free time because we were like all together, like going and trying new places. Like some of my teammates in Florence went to see like the David statue, and that was so fun. And then I remember like one of the places we went, like it was a panini place, and it was just incredible. Like um we saw this panini place in TikTok, and I remember like all of us like trying to find it like in the city, and we arrived there, we tried it, and I felt like I was like kind of little like influencer. Like we were just like recording videos, like ranking like 1 out of 10, like how good it was. Like it was just insane. Like it was incredible. The food in Florence, like in general, like in Italy, was just really, really good. Like I really miss like Italian food. I remember like when I came back here, like I couldn't stop like making pasta. Like I did a carbonara, and I swear, like it was really good. One of my teammates tried it, and it was really good. And next day we have our first game. And I was really excited. Like it was the first game before like preseason. That's crazy. Like in college, feels like having a game like before preseason. It's just such an like opportunity, and I was really excited. We had a workout in the morning, and I remember we went like through some plays and stuff, and one of my freshmen like that was really funny. She told me, "You guys do that every single like game day?" And I said, "Yeah, we go through plays like we should." Like for her, like was such an amazing like experience to have the opportunity like to play with us guys. It was just incredible. So we went there to the gym. It was a small gym. It was just different. Like it felt just playing at home. Like the gym was so similar at like gyms in Spain. Like I was so excited. It was hard too for us because we play FIBA rules. So as you know, guys, like for example, the shot clock is like 24 seconds. So for us that was hard at the beginning, but then like we went through and it went really good. Like we had such a good game. We win. And it was just an incredible like experience. And I'm like really grateful to have like the opportunity to play because like my family was here and they saw me play. And they didn't like see me play for the last year. So for me, it was like really special that they can see us like play in person. So that's why I'm like really thankful, like guys, to have this experience because it's really hard for them like to come to the United States like to watch me play. So it was just like incredible. Like thank you guys because it was just insane. And after that, we hung out with the other teammates the Italian ones, and that was really fun. Like we had dinner together and we talked with them, like ask the ages because they were like older than us. I remember like one of them having like 25 and for example, like I'm 18, like playing against like girls that have like 25 is like way like different age. So it was really fun. And a fun fact, like talking with one of the girls, like I just found out that she played like where I live and I didn't know that. And we had like a lot of friends in common, so that was really fun. And I don't know, like I'm just really grateful to have like this experience.
Great job, Martina. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was Florence was truly amazing. The culture, the art, learning all about the history. It was just it was really beautiful. My favorite thing was definitely this middle picture, the affogato, which is ice cream, and they put an espresso in the middle. And I came back wanting to start my own business, but I don't know if that's going to happen. But somebody should do it. Espresso on ice cream. So now we're going to move on to Rome, and I am passing it on to our next player, Anaïs Levasseur, our freshman.
Hi, so yeah, my name is Anaïs. I'm a freshman from Quebec City, Canada. Um, yeah, so I'll be talking about Rome, and honestly, Rome was just like such a crazy experience. Like, it still feels like a fever dream because I've read about these places in books, I've seen it in movies, but like actually going there and seeing them in person was like just really something else. So after we left Florence, we drove to Rome, but we took a stop in Orvieto. I'm sorry for my pronunciation. Those Italian names are a bit hard for me to say. It was really a beautiful city. Like I didn't know that it existed before, but it's really worth seeing. One of the like important things we did there, well, I didn't go, but some of my teammates went down the Patrick Well. So it's a well and there's no elevator, so you got to take 20 flights of stairs down and then 20 flights of stairs up. And when they showed me this picture, I was like, this is crazy. I wish I went, but I don't know if I would have made it back all those stairs. So I'm kind of glad I didn't. So after this, we went to Rome. On our first night to Rome, we did a tour of the downtown. So we saw the Trevi Fountain in that second picture. We saw the Pantheon and the Spanish ships, and that was really incredible. Like it's so special to see these places in person. Like that's the places you see in movies. We got to do the all the little traditions. So we threw a coin over our left shoulder. So yeah, I hope it's the left shoulder because I'm probably not gonna go back anytime soon. So yeah, I threw a coin over my left shoulder. So that was a tradition there. Um, so yeah, that was really fun. Then on our next day, we went to visit the Vatican City. So that's even more impressive. Our team got like really stuck on that pine cone that you see on that picture. it points to the north, and I don't know why we thought it was so like so cool that this pine cone is there, but it was. And yeah, we visited the whole thing. The tour was probably 3 to 4 hours, and it was really hot. But our guide like never stopped talking to the whole 3 hours. So like that shows how many like cool stories there was a story about every statue, every room, every like the ceiling, the left wall, right wall, everything like in every room had like this little story. So like it was such a like good like cultural experience to be there and to see all of that. Um, Something that I thought was really cool is that when we visited the St. Peter's Basilica, was this year was Jubilee year, so that's a thing I didn't know. But every 25 years, oh yeah, that's the door, the first one. Every 25 years, there's a door that's open. That's called the Holy Door. So we got to walk to this door, and like apparently it's really really crazy. Like I've seen TikToks of people like crying that they had the opportunity to go in there, and we had the chance to do that. So that was really fun. Third day we went to the Coliseum, and I mean that picture right there like says it all. It's just it's one of the seven wonder of the world. So like just to be able to see this as it was crazy. We went inside. We had our tour guide again. Her name was Veronica. She was really amazing. Like had all those stories about like how it used to work back then and how the fights actually went down in the Coliseum. So that was really nice to learn. Um, yeah, we learned that it was like the first arena that was built. So all the other arenas in the world they're built based on this. Even here, like at Broadview. So that's cool to be able to be in the first place. Oh, I almost forgot. We played a game too in Rome, and that was great experience. Um, it was great competition. It was a pro team, so the pace was really fast. And like Martina said, like there was a 24-second shot clock, so that was an adjustment for most of our team since we're used to play with a 30-second shot clock. But that was really nice. As a freshman, it's a great opportunity to be able to play before the season starts because I'm not gonna lie, it's like the practices are hard, the preseason is long, and to be able to get on the floor and like have a taste of like college basketball and get to play like a couple games with our teammates before the season start, it like gave me a little like something to look forward for when season starts. I got to know my teammate, got to know my coaches, so that was really fun. Something that was special is that Coach Meg, who's usually our assistant coach, was the head coach during that game. So that was different. We got to see like how the coaching staff works and how they like trust each other to be in like different position. So that was nice. Something that I thought was nice for me is Coach Mullen was sitting on the bench, and I got to hear all of her advices throughout the game. So as a point guard, that was fun because usually she'd be more focused on the people on the floor, but she had a little bit more time for us as she was the assistant coach. So yeah. Oh, that last picture is, I mean, Martina talked about it a bit, but the carbonara in Rome was just amazing. She said she couldn't stop making pasta when she came back, but for me that was the opposite. I couldn't eat pasta here. It was just a bit disappointing because the pasta in Italy was so good. And yeah, so I mean, overall the trip was just unforgettable. I've been on some trips before, but that was probably the most fun, the most like culturally like life changing to see all those places, learn all those things, and yeah, so it was just a great opportunity to be there, especially like in our first year, and a team that's so new, and that we got to connect with all of our teammates, all of our coaches. So thank you for this amazing opportunity.
Great job, Anais. Some things that I loved about Rome is that I really enjoyed being able to walk through the holy doors. And I said it in the first Zoom. The next time they'll open, I'll be 70 years old. So I'm glad I got my sins absolved before then. So I'm excited that I had that opportunity. No, and it just was unbelievable to see, the Vatican City and the Colosseum. And it truly is. breathtaking. And every one of these tours and everything that we did all along the trip, but specifically in Rome with it being so big and the shopping and the opportunities just to learn about the area. Everything was just white glove from the company that we had. Having we'd have our bus pick us up, step off, we'd be handed microphones and speakers to listen to our guided tours. It really it was awesome. So, all right, last stop is Sorrento, and I'm passing over to Laura Langerman.
Thank you. So yeah, as Coach said, my name is Lara. I'm originally from Germany. I'm a transfer student, so I'm gonna be a junior this year. I'm studying business administration, but that's not important for what I'm gonna talk about now. So yeah, our last stop, as Coach said, was Sorrento, which was like really fun. We were already done with our two games, so we just got really some time to take off, some downtime, time to spend with each other. Which was yeah, really, really fun. So the first thing we got to do on our way to Sorrento, we stopped in Naples. And we got to do like a pizza making class, which was probably one of my favorite things to do there. As you can see on the picture in the left, that we got to wear those cute little hats. Um, and yeah, just making that pizza was probably like the first ever I made from scratch, like really from scratch. And one thing that was really interesting to me, which I didn't know, they had an extremely hot o oven over there. And when we all were done putting all our ingredients on the pizza, I thought like, okay, we bring our pizza up to the oven and we sit back down, wait for 20 minutes till my pizza is ready. But no, they put the pizza in the oven and it was done within like 90 seconds, which was like really, really crazy to me. Like I didn't think that would go that fast. But we were all really hungry, so that was even better for us. And yeah, I remember that one of my teammates, Amaya, she got to shape her pizza into a heart shape, which was really cute. And yeah, we got to do like cute little fun things with that. And yeah, side fact, I'm actually now like a certified pizza chef, as you can see on my diploma here. So if everyone ever needs help with pizza, like just let me know. And I can help out. But yeah, overall the pizza making class was just really fun for me, probably like one of my favorite things to do on the trip. And then we drove to Sorrento, and while we were driving, we got to see Mount Vesuvius, which is like an active volcano, which was like a once in a lifetime experience for me. Like I remember when I was younger, like in sixth grade Latin class, I learned about like all that stuff. But I never thought I would actually be able to like see this volcano in person. So that was actually like really, really incredible. And yeah, I'm so grateful I got to see that. Then on our next day, we took a ferry to the Amalfi Coast. And as we like drove up to the Amalfi Coast, as you can see here on the picture on the right, it was just incredibly beautiful. Like there's little houses all the way up the hill. It's right by the water. It's really, really beautiful. And for me myself, I mean, I have three brothers. I never really got to like go on a lot of vacations while I was growing up, so I was just truly really grateful for this trip, to get to see such beautiful things that I maybe never thought that I would get to see. So yeah, the Amalfi Coast was really like really, really beautiful. And while we were on the coast, we then got to take another ferry to Positano, and we just had some downtime there. We got to spend time on the beach, like all together as his teammates, just having so much fun, being in the water, being out of the water, just like enjoying the sun. And then, as you can see on the next slide, in Positano, they had those lemon ice slushies, which is just like lemon ice cream, like in a lemon. And they not only look great, they also like were like really, really delicious. And I can tell you, we probably only didn't have one, like we probably had two or three of them, because they were just like so good. But yeah, so yeah, Positano was just really fun. The whole day was really fun. As we get to see the Amalfi Coast and Positano in once. At night, we always get like a lot of off time. As Martina already said, coaches gave us like a lot of off time to just spend with the team, be with each other, which was really fun and really good. We get to explore Sorrento and like the streets of Sorrento. They had a lot of little like stores and shopping there. A lot of souvenir stores too, which where I got all my souvenirs at because the Lemon is very big and those three cities like on the Amalfi Coast, Positano, Sorrento. And yeah, I just really thought I had to get some things for my family and my friends over here. So that was really nice. There was a store there which I remember it's called Capri Bell, and we saw it on TikTok and we thought we had to go. Like it's like an accessory and like jewelry store. And I think like a lot of us like got some jewelry, like either for our loved ones or like or ourselves. Even I got a necklace, and I feel like I haven't taken it off since Italy. So I really really love that. Um, yeah, just in the nights, all of us as a team usually got to eat dinner together, which was so much fun. We got the chance to like sit all at the same table usually because they had a lot of space for us, which was really good. Yeah, we had so much fun. We laughed so much. Tried different kinds of food, just made amazing connections. And one thing that you can never forget, like obviously after dinner, you need some dessert. And yeah, most nights. Our dessert was gelato. We loved the gelato over there. The gelato was so good. And yeah, we just had to get one every single night. And then on our final day, which was probably the most exciting day for a lot of us, we got to take a private boat to Capri, as you can see here on the right picture. It's all of us on our private boat, which was like an absolutely surreal experience. Like none of us, and neither did I, thought that we would ever be on a private boat. That was so much fun. We got to play our own music. We got to be on the boat for like a pretty long time. It was truly one of the best experiences on this whole trip. We got to drive around Capri and just like see like the beautiful island. Like it was so beautiful. And then we actually got to jump off the boat multiple times into the salty water. And yes, it was very salty. But that didn't stop us from just like jumping in over and over again and just like being in the water. And yeah, that was so much fun. Just like all of us together, like enjoying our last day. Being in the water, having that private boat was like truly amazing. Like we never thought we would be able to do that. And that was just incredible. And then we finished our last day off with a team dinner, which we got to eat right by the coast. It was a beautiful view. And it just gave us all like a moment for like reflect and like just having like shared gratitude. As we all got this opportunity to spend like those 10 days together, where we made very like different new connections. And then obviously we had to get some more gelato after dinner because that was our dessert every single night. And as Coach said in the beginning, like we're really thankful for World Sports Travel. Like they planned out this trip like perfectly. Like every single day you just woke up, you looked at the itinerary, you knew what was coming. Like it was perfectly organized, well planned. Our tour guides, Dennis and Veronica, and also Sally, like just made sure like we saw all the different places and all the places you had to see in Italy. We didn't have to worry about anything, which was truly amazing. Yeah, and just overall, I want to say that it was very special 10 days. Like I got to see my coaches like in a different situation than just in the gym or just on the court. I really get to know them as people, and I got to deepen my relationship with them, which was also one thing that was important for me as a transfer, that I want to get to know my coaches, that I want to have a relationship with them, and we just got to do that, which was really amazing. And I know them better now. I know their families. I know where they're coming from. And that was one thing that was really important to me and really grateful that I got to do this on this trip. So yeah, overall, I would just want to say like we're and I are so lucky and grateful that we had this experience together. Being a transfer, like it helped me a lot getting to know my teammates over the summer, just like spending time with them every single day was with somebody else. And yeah, I know them now on a level that I probably wouldn't have known them if we wouldn't been able to go on this trip. So it just made us grow as a team so much, as we spent like every single day with each other, but also every single day with somebody else on the team. So you get to know every single one of yeah, one another better. And like we're just so much closer now, which I think will probably help us and like benefit us so much in the season, as we shaping our connection now on the court, but we also have like already a connection off the court. So we're like so grateful and so thankful that we got to do this trip together.
Great, Laura. Thank you so much for sharing those stories. Sorrento truly was, it was surreal. It's hard to explain, the experience, the pictures that we got from, going around the coast, the private boat in Capri, and really thanks to, everybody's extreme generosity, including our own players, but their families, friends, donors. I mean, to be able to take a private boat and add that onto the trip. And we had a little almost like a diving board at the end of the boat where players were doing all kinds of different funny things when they were jumping off, and we were using the GoPro to take pictures diving into the Mediterranean. It's the Mediterranean Sea. It's certainly memories that we will have for a lifetime. And those moments really brought us close together. So it was great. All right. So the next piece that we have here is a video that kind of just is the overview of the trip. And Lily Phillips, who's like I said, over in Germany, she just had her first game and they won. And she had 7 points and 3 assists. So more of the same from what she was doing last year. We certainly miss you. But she's actually working with our team this year for the first semester doing an internship abroad. So she made this video for us. So, Joy. Hey Shay, the audio is not working. Can you try to start it over?
My favorite experience of Italy was all the historical places that we went to, and that we were able to go and walk through all the cities that we visited, from Sorrento, Florence, and Rome.
My favorite city was definitely Sorrento, just because of the beaches and how it relates to me being from Portugal and growing up next to a beach. It just brought me back home, and we just had so much fun.
My favorite experience was to visit the Vatican City in Rome.
To see all the historical architecture and all the places, and we got to walk around the city, which was amazing.
My favorite experience was definitely going to Rome, especially going to the Colosseum, just because of the architecture, how old it is, and all the innovation that it has, like the blinds in the top of the Colosseum that just cover it, and how it has shaped all the arenas all around the country, and especially ours.
And so I enjoyed all the walking we did, and everywhere you went, you saw something from history. You got to see a big church, and I loved how everything was so close together. It's a private boat. We had the opportunity to swim in the beaches, and it was really fun. The bike tour in Florence, I really enjoyed going around the city and seeing all the architecture and learning about its history from our guide. I really enjoyed looking at the statues near the big clock tower.
My favorite photo was definitely the one in the Colosseum. I think it's me, Kayla, Amaya, and then our guide is in the back. Her name was Francesca.
It was one we took as a team. We were by the water in Sorrento, and I think it was just a beautiful picture, and it was a great time hanging with everyone. I really enjoyed playing our 2 games. It was a great experience getting to know our teammates and on the court and learning how to play at a faster pace. It was just great overall. Playing again in Europe felt like play again at home. It was really fun to play all together with my teammates and show them how we play in FIBA rules.
This experience has shaped me as a better teammate because of all the bonds that I got to grow on from freshmen and transfers who just came in this year, and getting to know them on and off the court.
This experience has shaped me into a better teammate and leader just by us spending time together, creating deeper bonds, me knowing more about my teammates, their families, their struggles, what they like to do, what they don't like, and that just creates a lot of confidence that can be brought to the court as well.
This experience has shaped me into a better teammate and leader as I've known my teammates and gotten closer with them, knowing what they like to do off the court and just getting to know their backgrounds.
We want to thank everyone who's made this trip truly possible. It wouldn't have happened without you. We hope to see you this season. Go Danes!
Great job, Lily. That was awesome. Really good job. Thank you so much for doing that. Well, this was awesome. I'm going to pass it over now to Lily. Before we hear from Kayla in a video. I'm going to pass it over to Lily to say a couple things about her experience with the trip.
Yeah, hi. So, like Coach said, I'm in Germany right now, playing with my sister. But yeah, the trip, it was just a great experience. I'm super grateful, for the coaches and the program for just allowing us, graduates like me, Kayla, Jess, Casey, and Abby to all come back and still be a part of the team. Like Jess said earlier, it was kind of just like a good celebration for the season we had, and we were really able to make bonds with the new team as well. Even though we're not going to be there, it's just great to just still have that connection because I'll still be watching from all the way over here, so that'll be really great. But yeah, the trip was truly amazing. I've always wanted to go to places in Europe, especially Italy, just growing up. It's a really famous place, and I think one of my favorite places that we went to was just the Colosseum and Rome and just all the history that we learned about in school, like Laura said. So yeah, so that's just really awesome and just the experience itself, like it's just once in a lifetime memory that I'm going to cherish forever. And being able to do it with people that I spent 4 years with, like the coaches, it's just really remarkable. And I'm just really grateful that I was able to join and just continue to be a part of UAlbany.
Thanks, Lil. Great job. Keep up the great work. I saw your baking skills too on Instagram.
Yes,
Maybe next will be tiramisu. We're gonna
maybe.
share a video from Kayla. She wasn't able to make it. She's playing right now in Bulgaria, and she's got her first game coming up on October 9th. So she's doing well. So she's got a little message for you guys.
Hi guys, my name's Kayla Cooper. I played basketball at UAlbany for the last 5 years, and right now I'm currently in Bulgaria, so I couldn't make the Zoom, but I wanted to make this video just to talk about my time at UAlbany and the Italy trip. Italy was so much fun. Great experience that I've ever had. I remember Coach Mullen promised me and my recruiting class that we were going to have a foreign tour, and everything with COVID happened, so everything got very difficult. Things kept getting pushed back, but she truly stayed to her word, and Italy happened. And it was, again, the best trip that I've ever been on. It was my first time in Europe, and I was so happy the entire time. I'm so happy that I got to hang out with my teammates, be with the new girls, and just experience things that I never thought I'd be able to experience. You know, things like jumping off a boat in Capri, seeing Amalfi Coast, going to the Coliseum. Those experiences will be with me for the rest of my life, and it was such a fun time hanging out with the girls and being with the coaches. It was amazing. I'm so happy. The games were so cool to watch. I was on the bench this time, so it was interesting to do the stats and see everything from a coach's perspective. And yeah, it was just the greatest time of my life. The last 5 years at UAlbany were so awesome. I'm so grateful for the coaches, and I'm so grateful for all the relationships that I've made in the last 5 years. The coaches really invested in my development and helped me build my confidence, helped me build my leadership skills, and just helped me become a better person overall on and off the court. I wouldn't be where I'm at right now if it wasn't for them, and I'm so grateful for them. Yeah, so I just wanted to say thank you again to all the donors. Thank you to everyone for all your support, and I hope that you continue to still support the program as it helps everybody so much. I know I will. And yeah, I just want to say thank you again, and I hope everyone has a good night. Go Danes.
I'm gonna miss that wink, that's for sure. And a lot of other things too that she did. But that was great. So thank you so much. Well, I think
Hi,
um,
guys.
oh, so we're coming to the end, so we're gonna have a chance for some questions, or anybody has any questions, we'll open that up. But grazie mille, thank you so much. I really just want to take a moment to thank everybody on the Zoom. Number one, thank you to the administration. When I went to Kara White, my sports supervisor, our associate senior associate AD, and Mark Benson, our athletic director, and just said I really wanted this trip to happen for, the program. They were 100% on board. And we went to our alums, our donors, season ticket holders, family, friends, players, coaches, to just make this trip happen. It was a very large fundraising effort that is still going on. And we're so grateful for your help and support to make this happen. Of course, after COVID hit and our budgets got cut, everything has been more expensive. We all know food, whatever eggs is at now, but food, travel, flights, hotels, everything is just really, really expensive. And taking this trip was really just a core priority for us. To be able to offer such a transformational experience for the team, for the players, like I said, some of which had never been to Europe before. I knew that this was something that we really needed to do, and really wanted to do for them to really feel that again, that world-class experience that we promise in the recruiting process, when they come to the University of Albany, a positive experience, for growth, for learning, but also just to create those memories and those long-standing ties back to the institution to give back. But I want to thank also the foundation, for their support. I want to thank the Alumni Association. I know we have some alums on here, and they were in earlier today. I want to personally thank Ed Swire. He made a very large gift to us right before the trip, the week before the trip, that was unbelievably generous to us, and we're so thankful for his support and his support, for the university, for the athletic department, and of course for the Capital Region, all he does. So thanks for being on the Zoom, Ed. But we're still not done. We still have to replenish our foundation, our fundraising, to support our operating budget for our equipment, our travel, our training table, to continue to provide that world-class experience for our student athletes. So certainly any little bit helps. I know many of you have already given, so thank you so much. And we're just so grateful for your support. We are going to throw the link to donate in the chat. So if you want to copy and paste that and save that, that's great. And then just a couple of other updates, just a reminder to follow us on social media. We have the players takeovers, we have pictures. I hope a lot of you guys, and I got a lot of feedback of following us on the trip. I thought the players did just an amazing job, and our staff did just a great job of really taking everybody through us day to day, while we were in Italy. And then just some updates for some upcoming events. We have a homecoming tailgate, for the homecoming game, October 18th, 2:30 to 3:30. And we also are having an open practice, where we can meet the team on October 25th from 9 to 11:30. So thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciate it. We're going to put up a slide here just with some of the text messages that I received from the players, the gratitude that they had for this trip, the appreciation, that they had, and just all the things that they sent to me. And this is just a few. The one on the left is Kayla just talking about her overall experience and what Italy meant to her. And yeah, so it was amazing. And somehow it's 6:17. So I'm somehow on time. This is got to be, somebody take note to this, and make note for this that I'm on time. Does anybody have any questions? Does anybody have anything that they want to ask? Anybody want to share anything? No? Linda, great to see you. Hope you're doing good. Um, I see you, Bob. Hope you're feeling good. Thank you. Muchas gracias, Yolanda. Thank you so much. Elaine, I thank you for your support. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. Ed, thanks for stopping on the Zoom, and Leslie and Andrew, thank you guys. Danny, I see you over there, so thanks for joining too. Really appreciate it. And Lily, thanks for being on it. And to my players, like you guys did a really good job explaining and this amazing trip. And thank you guys so much for everybody for making this happen. We're really grateful. Have a great night.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches. Ciao.
Chao.